Disclaimer, Fading the Books is not responsible for any losses. These are our opinions.
Said it's about that time. Coach put me in the game so I can push that line. Fade in the books, yeah, it's time to talk parlay. This is the reason you need to watch today. It's almost game day, so let's get paid. We fade in the books, now go ahead and turn the page.
Welcome to Fade in the Books, Sports Betting World. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you're on YouTube, help the channel grow. We're trying to reach 50 subscribers by the end of the month. As of this live stream, we are at 45. We're also on Discord and X at Fade in the Books. So if you want to give us a follow there, if you don't do the YouTube, you can keep up with some plays in the Discord and X. I'll have links for those sites in the description of this video. Tonight we have the 6-5 Carolina Panthers taking on the 7-4 San Francisco 49ers. But before we really dig into that game, we went 2-2 on the Sunday picks. Our teams, one of us won, one of us lost.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stay with the Bears real quick. I will say this: yes, my heart was beaten. It came down to the last few seconds of the game or whatnot, but they held on. Linebacker, I think we lost just about every linebacker on our roster. So any linebackers out there, if you want to try for the Bears, I think they holding tryouts tomorrow or something like that.
Mhm.
Brandon, you
funny.
want to talk about your Colts for a minute?
Man, not really. The Colts had that one. They gave it up to the defending uh, AFC champion Chiefs. Man, you can see the impact of Jonathan Taylor, honestly. When Jonathan Taylor don't get his, you see that this team isn't as efficient on offense. I'm really loving this defense though. The outside of numbers with Sauce on one side, uh, and Ward on the other side. We're gonna be silly on defense. And you know that's what wins championships, defenses. So let's get these out the way. We lost. I had to take Jonathan Taylor out the background. Man. But it's all right though. It's all right. We're gonna bounce back for another. We got a visual game coming up this weekend. It's fine.
Yeah. Now let's get back to tonight's matchup between the 6-5 Carolina Panthers and the 7-4 San Francisco 49ers. This game, now I know we talked about the Buffalo and Texans game and like the playoff implications. I think this one, the fire is a little more, it's turned up a little bit more for this one. Because these two teams are not like at the top of their division or anything like that. I think Carolina can maybe be number one seed in their division, I do believe, with a win.
Yeah. Yeah, so if Carolina win tonight, they're actually number one seed in their division. So it's a lot to fight for Carolina. And it's a very winnable division due to the Buccaneers being so injured, the Falcons being dismantled or whatever you want to call the Falcons. And then the Saints being the Saints over there. So it's a very, very, very winnable division. So I think tonight, even though the Panthers are going into San Francisco, they will have a lot to fight for. It's going to be a different type of Panthers tonight. And on the other hand, the 49ers, they have a lot of talent over there. Honestly, they have a lot of talent. They're a little banged up as well. But what's hurting them mostly, besides the rookie linebacker that just went out for the season, is Brandon Ayuk not playing. I think Brandon Ayuk, them not having a bona fide number one receiver, him not playing, it's actually hurting them a little bit more because they're heavily reliant on Christian McCaffrey over there. And they also have to stack wins. They're 7-4. I think the Rams are 9-2. I don't think they're gonna catch the Rams. Even if the Rams lose the rest of the season, I don't think they're gonna catch the Rams. But they are fighting for a wild card, and any loss to them is kind of like you're almost done with. You're almost done.
Yeah, I was looking at the injury report for the Panthers. They got a couple of linebackers out. I don't know too much about this Panther team, but uh, this is Trevian Wallace and Christian Roseboom. I think that's his name. Two
Yeah.
linebackers is out. So I don't know if they're starters. I don't know if that's going to affect, their defense when it comes to the run. I don't know. I
Nah,
don't
none
know.
of the big names that they signed over the offseason is actually out, which is good for them.
Okay.
So they actually look pretty healthy throughout, like, for the most part of it. Um,
Yeah.
the 49ers, their injury report is a little bit longer than what's listed because they have guys that's actually out for the season. And normally, like, when you're
Right.
IR, they don't put them on there. So I
Right.
think that's what's hurting them big time. Eddie Pinero, is that their number one kicker?
I think so. I think so.
That's
Yeah.
that's actually big news there that he's out. So,
Yeah.
um, getting into it though, I think the keys to the game for the Panthers is controlling Christian McCaffrey. I think that's going to be their
Hmm.
number one thing. You got Mac Jones, not Mac Jones, Brock Purdy back for his second game. Um, Honestly, I would force him to actually make you win the game.
Hmm.
And then I would honestly do the same thing if I was 49ers, make Bryce Young win the game for you
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. I think the Panthers are probably, run the ball. I can see them,
Yeah,
test,
absolutely. That should be the
of
game
course,
plan.
yeah, to keep McCaffrey and Purdy and them off the field. You know what I'm saying? With it, man, this game, I just don't know, man. I don't know what Bryce Young, I don't know what Young is gonna show up, but it definitely ain't gonna be that 480 something yard one. It definitely ain't gonna be that one. So
Yeah,
and as we talked about, Rico numbers are kind of going down. They're gonna force in the ball. They're gonna split it with Hubbard. I just don't know about this script tonight.
cause it's interesting, right? Because the Atlanta he put up 400 yards on Atlanta last week, right? But
Hmm.
Atlanta is not a scrub on defense. Like they are actually pretty good on defense, pretty solid. He put up
Hmm.
448 yards in the
Yeah.
air with no interceptions. That's actually interesting with him, man. With no
Yeah.
interceptions, it's interesting.
Well, you ready to get into this game and talk about a few picks that we like?
Yeah, yeah. Let's talk about some
Let's-
few picks. And honestly, most of our picks are gonna be matchup based.
yep.
Honestly, looking at these tonight, most of them gonna be matchup based because scheme is gonna be kind of hard with these, with us not knowing the teams completely, and both teams are gonna be kind of desperate to win tonight.
Hmm. All right. First pick, as we can see here, with the 49ers being third in passing yards and the Panthers was at 16th, 18th, 16th in pass defense or whatnot. I'm going
Hmm.
with George Kittle. I'm going with Kittle first. Let's find Kittle here. He has a B plus matchup. And the Panthers, they give it up to the tight end position when it comes receiving yards. They're 25th. Kittle's is coming off of a 67-yard game and an 84-yard game. Um,
Hmm.
I'm looking at 40, is it 50, 40, 50 yards? What did we say for Kittle? Um,
Like,
40 yards,
like Kittle.
but
Hmm.
that's at 295.
What's 50 yards look
The
like on there?
50,
Because this line is at 56, right?
yeah.
With Kittle, he is at 5 receptions. 50 yards would be 164. And he looks like he getting targeted on the average about 5 targets a game. But I know that Brock Purdy targets him a lot more than Mac Jones does because he has that chemistry with Brock Purdy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Dating back to last year. Plus the simple fact of like if you unsure, you always want to just throw it to your tight end.
Yeah.
I know that earlier he wasn't getting those targets throughout the year, but Kittle's one of them guys that throughout the season he gets more and more targets and he becomes more and more reliable. So if you want to jump with 50 yards on Kittle, I'll honestly be okay with that one because he's going to get a lot of targets tonight, even 6, 7 targets a game.
Mm-hmm.
Like he had 6 last games, 9 the game before that with Mac Jones.
Well, the last one was with
Not Mac
Purdy.
Jones, Brock Purdy.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, with Purdy.
yeah.
I didn't mean Bryce
So
Young.
yeah, I think roll with that because he's went over
So I like that one.
last 2 games, 50 yards. Yeah, because he's pretty good catch and run. So
Yeah, and he's a big target.
yeah.
I mean, honestly, he's a big target. They're gonna use a lot of Christian McCaffrey. That does free up George Kittle.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of linebackers are gonna be focusing on Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey is that guy. So for people to be like, you can guard him 1-on-1, that's a lie.
Yeah.
Christian McCaffrey is that guy. Because if Jonathan Taylor wasn't doing what he was doing, Christian McCaffrey honestly would be in that running for the Offensive Player of the Year or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I want to jump over to the other side real quick with Tedrow McMillan. I like Tedrow McMillan's, and he has a good matchup tonight. So I'm tossed between the receiving yards and the
Receptions, yeah.
because he gets targeted a lot. He gets targeted a lot. So those on both sides. So on the 49ers, you got Kittle's getting targeted a lot, and over here you have McMillan getting targeted a lot. Bryce Young has grown to trust him. He wanted him in the draft. This is his number 1 receiver over there. I'm looking at multiple double-digit targets at 12, 8, 6, 10 over there. So if we wanted to go with receptions, what's receptions look like real quick? What's that reception tab? 6.
Mm-hmm. You take him at 5 at 174. And
5 would be perfect.
And you know what? We can also run this as a correlation play. So if we look over here, every time he's got 5 or more receptions, he's went over. Let's see, he's had 60 yards there, 73. So if he's getting that, you know what I'm saying? If he's getting at least 5 receptions, he's getting at least 60 yards. So if we go,
that's true.
So if we go 5 receptions, let's take him at, let's see what his yardage is, his receiving yards. See, they got him at. So we can take him at 60 yards. We can get him at 148. So if we're going to go 5
yards at 148.
Yeah, so if we're going to go 5 receptions, let's take the 60 yards. They're 27th in yards to the receiver. So
yeah, he just came off a 130-yard game too.
Yeah.
So I'm not scared on that one.
Yeah. So let's do this correlation here. And his line's at 4.5. So we're looking at that.
Yeah.
Then we're looking at his reception yards at 60. All right.
Yeah, I like that.
So let me.
And honestly, we don't want to make these too long tonight because they are giving us a 30% boost.
Right.
And with us being on Monday and all these games on Thanksgiving and Black Friday, let's try to cash green tonight.
Yeah. So I like that play. So let me see, 4.5 receptions and 60 yards. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this because I'm gonna see. We'll go here. We'll go. What is it? 5.
Going on, chat. Y'all got something in the chat? Go ahead and throw it in there.
Throw it in there.
Throw some picks in there. Throw some stuff we can look at. Some lines. Some stats.
So far we got 3 plays, right? Because we took Kittle's at
50 yards.
50
Tedrow
yards.
McMillan at 60 and then 5 receptions.
Okay, so there's plus. Yep. All right, we got 3 of them in there. See what we got in the chat. My boy Darren, what's up, Darren? What's up, Kerwin? Nice of y'all to check in with us. Even though we know Kerwin's, he's just gonna throw $1 on something, if that.
Hey, any money is good money.
Do you some anytime touchdowns, Kerwin? Let's see. The next play, we're gonna go with. We got to go with McCaffrey.
So let's look at McCaffrey. He's gonna be a heavy usage guy. So the attempts, the targets, all that stuff is going to be there for McCaffrey. Yep. And it only takes one for him to bust one.
and I'm looking at his receptions.
Okay. So right now, they got his receptions at what?
And I'm gonna take him. It's 5 at -210. And if we look at this, he's done covered that every single game except for 1. So I like him just because Carolina has I think they're maybe like middle of the road when it comes to the run. So
So what's 6 then?
what, 6 receptions? Is
His line is
that
5.5,
102? Yeah, it's at 102.
and he just
But
missed it on 3.
yeah, so but if we did let's look and see what this. So if he's 5 receptions, now let's look at how many yards. Let's see if it'll slide over for me. Okay, so reception yards right here. So every time he's got 5, he's got at least 40, right?
Mhm.
Yeah,
40. Yep.
yep. He's went over.
And then right now
So
they got him at 47.5.
so if we take him at 40 yards receiving at minus 162, look at that. He's covered that every single game.
I like that then. Let's lock that in. So
So
we locking in 5 receptions, so and then 40 or
yep,
50 yards.
40.
Go to 50 for me real quick.
For receiving yards.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, he only missed it once
Yeah, or twice. And then 40, he's covered 100%.
every time.
So and the way this sets up is like, so when I go here, right, it automatically builds a parlay. And what it does is it gives you, of course, like the games, right? So when we go up, we can go correlation, right? And I was hoping to show it. There it is. So when you look at the correlation plays, you see McMillan receiving yards and his receptions. That's green, 4.8.
Mm.
So we all know that the green is good on that correlation play. And then we go over here to the 49ers. Now some of this is red. I'm trying to see what it is. Oh, they talking about, because of
They
Kittle's
talking about Kittle.
yeah. So that would be what, Kittle's receiving yards, the
Mhm.
correlation. But if you look at McCaffrey, his is green.
His is green. Kittle's is gonna be a little weird because Mac Jones wasn't targeting him as
Matt
much as
Jones
Brock
wasn't
Purdy is gonna be.
targeting. Yep.
Yeah. And that's what we gotta take into effect as well, is they're changing quarterbacks, right?
Mm-hmm.
And although it is a system with Shanahan over there, it's still, with quarterbacks, they like their favorites. They like who they like.
Yeah. Let's see here. So I need to change a few of these because I know there's some guys on here that we said we like before the stream started.
We like Sanders, and then we could look at Sanders or do you want Dowdy or Hubbard? Which one has a better matchup? Hubbard's line is super low.
Yeah. And then I was actually looking at what's his name too? The slot receiver.
Oh, is that Jennings, or are you talking about
Jalen Copeland.
Oh, Coker.
I was looking at him for like 20 yards. Let's see. 20 yards, 205. He's covered that the last 3 or 5 games.
What, he just started playing or something?
Yeah. Oh, I just noticed. Yeah, he's been out. So he just started. What was that? The 19th?
Mm-hmm. Can you go to his I see his targets right there.
Yeah, four targets.
4.
Mm-hmm. And remember, and I said, look at that. 26, 27 to the receiver, and the 49ers are 6 in most yards to the slot receiver.
Mm-hmm. Let me see what his line is. You said 20 yards?
Yeah.
20.
I'm pretty sure his line is probably
His line was
over
at 29.
20. Yeah. So yep. See, we're taking that 10 less for what was it? Oh, they got it at 205.
That's at minus 235. It said 235 over here.
Oh, 235 on there? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So this ain't updated. Nah. That's a little bit too rich for my blood. 230.
Yeah,
if it was closer, I would definitely jump on it.
Yeah, 195, 175, something like that. I like that one.
Yeah.
I just seen that though when it said Xavier Legette, he has an A match. Is that an A matchup over there?
Yeah. I think pretty much most of the receivers got an A matchup. Yeah, see, they pretty much all got like A matchups. Who did I tap on? Let's go back.
Go to look at. Let me see what he's been doing the last like 3-4 games. Ooh,
Yeah.
he's too hit and miss for me.
Mm-hmm.
He's too hit and miss.
Two.
Okay, so let's go to Sanders then. Let's go tight end.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Tavion Sanders.
Yep. And we do. Oh,
Look
he's
at his
getting
receptions.
targeted. Let's see. Where's his?
He's only at 2.5 receptions. Yeah, there we go. He only had not had it once against Buffalo right there, and then against New York Jets, which that game was a crapshoot there. I like the 2.5.
Four. Yeah, he's only averaging 3 targets, almost 4. He's got 4.51.
This is where it starts to get tough.
Yeah, let me see something. Where's his receiving yards at?
His receiving yards at 15, 17.5.
Yeah, what can we get him at 15? Oh man, but he gotta have those. I don't know, man. Yeah.
But if you get 15, you're gonna get those receptions likely, though, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Let's keep that in the back of our mind, and let's jump over to one of the running backs for the Panthers, because we know those guys are going to be used.
The thing is, which one? They both got C matchups.
So I could tell you that Hubbard's probably going to be used a little bit less, but his targets to get is going to be almost nothing. Rico Dowdy.
Let's see. I think he's went over 20 yards. Yeah, he's right about. Because I was going to take him at 15.
Drop him at 15. Let's see what it looks like.
That's a lot better, 15.
They got him right now at 14.5 is his line.
Yeah.
So honestly, we can take him at his line.
Let's go second running back. Oh, shoot. Even the backup running back has went over 15, except for, well, that was last season. But this season, all of them went over 15 yards. These are all backups.
I like that. Go up to his attempts real quick.
Now his attempts.
Right there, I see 5, 12. Ooh, see, how did his attempts go down? 4, 3, 5. 4 attempts, I can live with. 3, I cannot.
Yeah.
But when he had 3 attempts, he had 15 yards.
But wait a minute. Yeah, that's for, yeah.
Against is that New Orleans? Against New Orleans. Only one he didn't get. No, he had 15 yards every one. He didn't have 15 yards every time.
Yeah. Yeah. He's got 15 yards every game except for, I think it was, well, I don't even know if remember, because he was hurt.
Yeah.
He was hurt. So yeah.
So I like him at 15 yards.
Yeah, so he only got that
Green
one.
Bay. Yeah, Green Bay. And Green Bay has a way better D-line than 49ers.
So let's see. Rushing 15 yards for
and that's a really good line too. That line
minus 114.
I got it 112 over here. Oh shoot. I put his line. You went to
I just did 15, yeah.
You did alternate?
Yeah. All right, so Kittle's 50, Sanders. Oh, let me take Sanders out because we're still thinking about him. So right now we're at 6 at plus 855, 30% boost. Hey, $10 to get you 100.
10 to get you 100. Now one line I do like. Brock Purdy, real quick. His 2 passing touchdowns.
Oh yeah,
he didn't hit this he didn't hit this every single game.
Well, he's not. Let's see.
Oh, you can't even really see it on here,
because he ain't played. So,
but the 3 games he played, he hit.
Yeah, but the 3 games he played, he hit it. Oh, but that Carolina, look, they're 8th in allowing passing touchdowns. Yeah.
Okay. So we take that off. All right. So what do I have that you don't have? I have 6 on there.
Yeah, I got McCaffrey at 5 receptions. I got that McMillan 5 receptions. Kittle's 50 yards. McMillan 60 yards. I got McCaffrey at 40 and Hubbard at 15. That's what I got.
Oh, I had McCaffrey at 50 yards receiving.
Oh, you got McCaffrey at 50.
I just went ahead, took him up to 50.
Uh-huh.
I just feel comfortable with McCaffrey at 50. I do. I feel comfortable with McCaffrey at 50.
We know it should be there.
That's at 70.
No, you took him at
Like,
50.
I like him
50
at 50.
receiving. Yeah, and I took him at 40.
You got him at 100% 40. I'm taking 80% at 50.
Yep. But if he gets
those 5 receptions, then we're locked. We're
see,
golden money.
he's at 40 though.
At one time.
So yeah. And even at when he got 3, he still got 40 with 3 receptions.
Yeah.
So, but the reception, I mean, because he's heavily targeted. So, well, yeah, 6, 5.
He might as well be another receiver.
Ooh, we 6, 5. That means he can't drop. Ooh, I just looked at them targets.
But they mostly screens though, so I like that.
Yeah. All right, well, I would say we can probably wrap this old live stream up.
Yeah, I like those. I like the guys that we picked because they're all heavily targeted guys. The role players, they play roles at times, and they're just unpredictable with these teams.
Yeah.
Especially how outside of the number 1 and 2 targets on each team, you kind of don't know what to expect. And I think that was what the problem with tonight was. So I think I like what we have going on over here. So that's good.
Yeah, 6 leg. Live stream. Are we gonna live stream Wednesday for
What's up Wednesday? Oh yeah.
It's 3 games on Thursday for Thanksgiving. So if we want to we can probably do a live stream and put, some plays together. We could probably take 2 lines out of each game and make it a good 6 leg. Or
how many
what I'm
games is
saying?
there on
Something like
Thursday?
that. It's 3 of them Thursday. First
3
one's I
Thursday,
think
okay.
at 1. Yeah. So we do a live stream Wednesday, while the women are cooking.
Yeah, I like that. We can do Wednesday evening. I'm actually off all day Wednesday, so we can do Wednesday evening.
All right, 6:30.
6:30 Wednesday. Yep. And congratulations once again for those Bears winning. I just had to throw it out
sir.
there.
Hey, you know what?
We
got the same record as the Colts.
Yes,
and we leading our division.
Oh yeah, we are as well. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, yes. It only gets tougher from here for both of us.
Yeah, I think they said we got the 3rd hardest schedule.
I think we got the 5th.
Yeah. So yeah. All right. Well, we will see y'all Wednesday, 6:30, live stream, Facebook and YouTube.